Yes, peoples. Welcome back to another episode of the TheStockroom podcast, where I'm joined by my boys. Them one show.
Come on, man, we're outside.
Okay, and Bolu the bear,
live and direct from Martin Sofa.
Can't.
And today
I'm up here.
we are joined by the multi-purpose, because you know wipes are multi-purpose.
Let's get in now. From early.
Okay. All right.
That's off the dome. We are joined by Omoskrilla. Omoskrilla, thank you for coming.
I love having
Welcome
me,
to
man.
the show, my boy.
We're gonna talk more about one, why Omoskrilla is here, and two, how well he's doing in his industry.
Yeah,
but yeah, we'll get on to more onto that later. But guys, how are you? Actually, no, let's start off with Skrilla. You're the one that's been flying all around the world.
Yeah, man. I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed.
Good,
Thankful for life. Yeah, we're here, man.
Praise God.
I can see the money. That's Stussy. That
No. Denim Tears.
Denim Tit. That's the one.
yeah,
I think I was thinking of another
You've got
club.
the Dennis Stussy Club.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Okay, where did you go, if you don't mind?
Mexico.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. It was an experience.
Is it just for holiday, or is it?
Yeah, I just went for a quick break. Yeah. So,
You tired of the weather?
boy, tired of
Everything.
working.
Yeah.
Working, life, the UK. You get it. Just, I feel like you need to experience life. You need to see the world. So, every opportunity that I get now, I take it.
I hear that, man.
Yeah.
I hear that. How long were you gone for?
8 days.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be nice. Michael, how's your boring life in compared to his?
Hey, that's calm, you know. I can't lie. Like, a couple things have come through this week, so it's looking up for the next month. January's been a cool month. It's kind of flew, but at the same time, it felt like it dragged at points. Obviously, with it being 5 weeks, it felt like we were in January forever. But I mean, it ends on Tuesday, right? So
Yeah.
So in February mode, and then from February, 28 days, March, and by the time you know it, you're in summer. So moral of the story: put your head down and grind now. So yeah, man. But it's been calm, man. Can't complain. What are you, Bo? What are you telling us?
Hey, this week, yeah, I feel like I've hit my quarter life crisis point.
Hard.
Like I have been, like I was driving. Yeah, you know when you drive on autopilot.
Yeah.
Like I know you don't know what that is, but you know. But
Seen, amen.
I'm in. But yeah, like I was just like, what am I doing?
Damn.
Like what am I actually doing? Kind of thing. Like before last year ended, I was saying the new word I learned at the end of the year was stubble, which is spuddle, which is
What's the word?
spuddle.
Spuddle or stubble?
Spuddle.
Spuddle. Okay.
It's when you're working hard but not achieving results, essentially.
Oh, so like a kind of synonym for stagnation
You could say
or
that.
plateauing.
Yeah, but it's like when your plateau is just coasting, but it's like if
True.
you're putting in effort and you don't get no results, kind of thing.
Fairs.
So it's like I was like, cool. 2023, I don't want to go through that at all.
Mood.
2023. I don't want to. Spuddle is the title of the. I've never heard of that word before.
Spuddle, yeah.
Where did you even learn that word?
On my burner, I follow some like facts page, and then that's the one where I quote to you the thing about relationships. Like, you apparently you spend more money when you're single than in a relationship.
I don't believe that.
Remember
mad
that
interesting.
from
think
so
that's
that account
I
that
think
said it.
That's mad interesting.
That account that said it. That's where I got the word from.
Mad spuddle.
Yeah,
It's a great word.
it is.
Wow.
So
That is
it's like,
such cap.
it's
Okay.
like I was just driving. I was like, bro, like, how many more years of my life do I want to dedicate to fulfilling someone else's dream?
Real question.
It was just.
Do you know what? I feel like that's great because we're gonna come back to that later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
100%.
That's
And
yeah.
then, I've been watching the Wu-Tang Forever on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Like, and if you don't know, I'm a huge gangster rap fan. So it's like anything about it. I'm
Well, this is
there.
battle rap, guys. Like literally, head-to-head battle rap. If there's an episode that's been missed, it didn't get missed. It wasn't made.
I'm there all the time. And there was a point in time where RZA was talking to one old guy I used to play chess with, and he's like, what did he say? He said something like along the lines of, it's not someone else's job to fulfill your dreams. It's just, everything's just coming together. It's like, bro, like, I'll quit now, you know. I'll quit now and pursue my dreams.
Hey.
I don't care. I'll bang it. If I have to, I'll bang the match, you know. But yeah, it's just been a whole load of like quarter life crisis stuff. But I'm gonna make my way out.
I don't think it's a crisis as much as it is growth, though. Like, I think part of like the journey in life is realizing that you need change.
Yeah,
So,
true. You're right.
I mean, if you think it's a crisis, then damn, like, what? Emergency services, fire alarms, like sirens are going off, and you're like, how do I stop it?
Okay.
And then from that, that's when you kind of learn the lesson.
Yeah.
But hey, we're getting deep. E-man, how are you, mate?
I'm good, you know. Yeah, it's hectic. Work has just been hectic. Can't wait to the day that I say that work is not hectic. But yeah, work's just been hectic. It's been a slow. It's been a slow month in terms of like shoes.
Very.
If I was to bring it there, there's a lot of things have been forecasted for like the rest of the year, but it's not like from January we've had a bang.
Yeah.
So it's like
I'll be honest, bro. I don't even know what shoes are dropping.
There's been
those
some J5s.
yeah.
we've had a couple
had
fives.
some.
Adidas have brought out that revamped silhouette, the one with the I don't remember how to pronounce the name, but it's the Offspring collab, and then the Sean,
Ortega or something like that.
Yeah.
Sean Webspoon had his. That's what
Yeah, he
dropped.
had his first, and then
Yeah.
the Offspring Club dropped afterwards.
We've had bits and bobs and bits.
We've had the protection packs at the start of the month.
Got a couple of Vomeros.
The Vomero dropped as well.
Yeah, we got the Backwoods, New Balances,
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it Brickwood? I think it's Brickwood.
something like that.
But yeah,
Brickwood or Brick and Wood, something like that.
apart from that, it's just been going. Life's been going. I've just said to myself this year, I'm going to take more time for myself. I've even noticed that like in my job, in terms of like, I'll get to now. We're going into February. April's when your holidays restart, and I haven't taken any
Must be
holiday.
nice.
Oh, mad.
What from last year?
Yeah,
Why, bro?
None at all.
Exactly.
No, I saw you talk. You must have
I've
taken one.
taken
I
like
think you're taking like 1-2 days.
like
'cause-
I haven't taken a lot.
Fair enough.
And I feel like it's come from a whole thing of like in my family, it's just like we just work for everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like it's unlearning some of the things that you
Growing
grow
up
up
seeing,
you
yeah.
grow up seeing like
Because even when we had Bugs on, Bugs was like, he just took a week off to stay at home.
I don't do that. It's something that
you should, you know. I
Gotta
do. I
implement
do.
it.
that's
as
why
well.
that's why
take a week
I
off,
took
just-
today off. I was supposed to be working today and I just said, yo, like, I
Just
can't.
take the day to just do nothing.
Do nothing, bro.
It's
Just sit
necessary
down.
still.
And I tell my parents like you actually get paid to sit at home.
Literally.
You get 28 or depending on where you're working, you get 28 days to sit at home.
28. Oh God, get me out of this industry.
You get 28 days paid to do whatever you like, and it's paid. So make the use of it.
Yeah.
And I'm not singing from the same hymn book, so it's like, I need to do that. But yeah, apart from that, life's good.
That's good, man.
But talk about holidays though. What like amount of days do you think is the sweet spot to have an actual holiday, like an actual break? Because I feel like 5 is too short. I'm still thinking about work. But if I take like 10 days off, I'm like, alright, cool, I'm getting bored now.
So probably about 8 then, no?
Yeah.
8.
If you do 8, but if you have to do 8 smart, obviously. Man's been watching a couple of these travel vloggers and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Jazz and that.
Oh yeah, jazz.
What,
sounds
using
jazz.
bank holidays.
Using weekends.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
You start your holiday on Thursday, Friday, 2 days. Then you have the weekend, another 2 days. Then you take what? That'll take you up to 4 days. Then you take another 4 days in the week. You've done 8 days holiday, but really and truly, you've done like
4 days.
4 days
Yeah.
official holiday. So you gotta stretch these days, man. Because otherwise, you're in trouble. Yeah, man.
No, I hear it. Going back to what you're saying,
Or 5 days, should I say? I just did the maths. That was wrong. But anyway, yeah.
going back to what you're saying, that's why I don't like doing 1 or 2 day getaways, like those 2 or 3 days, because the third day is not a third day. The third day is I need to pack up day.
Oh yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So it's not really 3 days. So it's like then you pick 4. So I would say 7 days is a week. A week's worth of holidays is calm. But obviously it depends where you're going. I can't lie. If I'm going Ghana, I'm taking 2 weeks. I'm not paying all that money to go.
You can't go Africa for 7 days.
You can't go
Yeah,
Africa for
makes
7
sense.
days,
Yeah, that's
especially when you're from there. If
Yeah,
you're
that
more,
makes sense.
if you're more going to visit family, you don't want to go and visit family
Yeah,
for 7
and you're
days.
like, oh, I'm going home now. Oh, like,
If you visit family in the first 7 days, then you take the next week to do whatever you want. That's how it works for me.
You see, with Africa, you spend half of your time in traffic.
Facts.
So you're taking a whole day to go.
Yeah,
You now spent mad time in traffic whilst you're there.
Yeah.
And you have to spend a whole day
To come back.
So really and truly, you probably had like 2 days.
yeah.
I never thought about that like that. You know,
Yeah, man.
that is hilarious. No, it's true.
The
It's
night
true.
traffic is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Ghana yet, but I heard
You
Ghana's
see-
kind of the same.
Everyone that went Ghana this year, all I heard them complain about was traffic.
Yeah, bro.
Traffic and customer
And
service. but-
Uber drivers not really dropping off at the location, saying, "Oh, where are you going?" when they booked the Uber.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like-
drag.
Yeah, man.
You know, I don't like broadcasting that stuff because I don't want people to see Africa as that type of place.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I feel like these problems exist everywhere though. Like even like I book cabs here sometimes, and the guy be like, "Where you going?" I'm like,
But I feel like it's just my pride in being African. I don't want
hear it.
anybody to speak
"If you're not,
in a certain way about it, or even if you are, let's not glorify that bit
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
because it's like there's other better bits, but this happens everywhere.
yeah, yeah."
Like when people do the whole South London is blah 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 blah, but you still come there.
literally,
So it's like
PSTN has opened up a store in Brixton.
yeah.
That's crazy still.
Mad random.
I don't know how or why or like what the connection was. What do you-
Central's expensive, bro.
Yeah,
It is.
True.
But
I
I'm
was saying
sure.
that.
I'm sure they could find somebody they could buy out.
no, because
I see it as Brixton is an up and coming market.
yep, developing.
Fairs.
Fam,
There's
have you seen-
developments going on around Brixton,
Very true.
so
Very true.
And Brixton's only 15 minutes away from Oxford Street.
It's a
on the
lovely
train.
area.
So
And it's easy to get to.
exactly.
Yeah,
remember
it's a lot
what-
easier now.
When
Yeah,
I was in
easier now.
school, a lot of our teachers lived in Brixton because there's train, underground, bus. You can get,
get everything from
literally
Brixton.
every mode of transport is in
Amenities are
Brixton.
local. Everything's there. It's
Exactly.
True. It's true.
See,
That's why if you're like Brixton and like Camberwell, that type of sides, everything is just like getting gentrified and spun over because
I
it's
think growing
easy.
up with our like kind of mindset towards areas like Brixton. Obviously,
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
like was born between Brixton and Peckham and Dulwich, and like seeing how like
Oh, you're posh.
seeing how things have changed, isn't it? Obviously, moving out and seeing it from a distance, like that area is an area that you wouldn't necessarily want to go to, even like in more recent years. Like there are things that have happened to me that I've experienced. I'm like, I can't lie, I never really want to be there too long. But I feel like now, I guess more so than before, it's viewed as a bit more safer, a bit more gentrified, which is, in one hand, it's like, damn, like we're losing the culture there. In the other hand, it's like, well, I mean, it's great for business because if you want to have a business and make money and move to a good spot, it's a great spot in it. So it would have been an interesting conversation to have with them to see why they chose there and why they kind of decided to select there. Because obviously, you see the rollout, they've interviewed some people in Brixton and whatnot. It seems kind of wavy, but you used to always think like, what did they see that made them build a store, and not just any type of store? This store, you can tell they invested bread in that, like glass floors, the architecture is brazy, everything just makes sense. So I just want to know like the process that went into that. But
I think
hey,
is that BSTN's first store in the
Yes.
maybe UK. I'm not sure about the UK.
yeah,
for sure.
first store in the UK, definitely.
Then obviously they would have that's the type of bang they would have to go out.
essentially,
Yeah, flagship
that's
store.
essentially their flagship. UK,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
But you know what? You know what? I wonder if BSN are still going to be selling Bapesters.
Well, as you may or not know, I don't know. If you don't know, you probably live on the rock. But Nike have finally decided to get back in blood, and they have decided to sue Bapestar. Guys, we don't know all the information just yet about what grounds they're probably suing on, but we'll be discussing it in more detail at some point in the near future. For now, guys, what do you think about this suing in as few words as possible?
Skrilla, do you want to start?
I think it's confusing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, Chris,
okay,
That's.
okay, cool.
I think
So
this,
it's a
this has
page.
been going on for ages,
Bro,
Do you know what it is? Yeah. It's long story short. Do you know the backstory?
Not really, no.
Okay.
hilarious, by the way.
Yeah. Backstory is Bape bought the trademark to the silhouette in 1982.
Right.
Bape.
Yeah. Yeah, 1982.
82.
Yeah. No, not 82. Nike released the what am I talking about? Nike released the Air Force in 82.
Yeah.
And obviously 82 trademarks for 20 years.
Yeah.
2002. Yeah. And then Bape owned the trademark. They bought the trademark from 2002 and obviously 20 years 2022.
Right.
So now that it's 2023
Oh, they're getting the back.
It's now time to get
because
to
they were
work.
covered.
Okay.
They were covered all of that time.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
yeah.
get it?
And now they're not.
So Nike played the long game.
Yeah,
Because what else could you do?
yeah.
That is crazy.
That's
What's
the
the,
hard
what's the
ball.
grounds to sue then?
Is it the silhouette?
Because now they own the trademark.
It's
and
like-
allegedly, they have gone. Basically, I think it was a couple of years ago. I think 2014. There was a suit already that Nike tabled. And Bapester agreed that they would change the silhouette slightly, so they changed like little things. Now, I don't know where.
Oh,
Bapester
2019 they changed it back in it.
Yeah, they got the gumption to change it back. Obviously, and then we had the pandemic, so it's like can't really go after them in the pandemic. Like we've got other stuff to do in it. Like we need to make sure we're making money first before we start losing money on lawsuits.
Nike were trying to change everything to D2C now.
So now they
consumer.
recoup some of their bread. They're like, hey, we've got bread to spend on this lawsuit. Hey, Bape, let me get that back.
What's that shit you were chatting? Wake up, little nigga.
So run that back.
So obviously Nike have gone with they've gone for John Gallagher, they've gone for all of these different people, and now Bape is
sweeping up.
Bape is the next target.
Sweeping up.
Okay, cool. My question is, are they then gonna go for Louis Vuitton as well?
Ooh,
That
is
because a lot of Louis Vuitton silhouettes, apart from this Air Force collab, a lot of the Louis Vuitton silhouettes has reminiscence of
But that's
Nike and Jordan.
That's where we start going into the detail, and they start talking about the height of the back tab and the height of the heel, and
Because
the
that has to
height.
be everything that's matched up in it.
Yeah, there's probably a certain like.
There's probably like a leeway of like 70%, 60% maybe.
Yeah.
Anything above that is then that. Well, now you're kind of boying it.
Because that was what John Gallagher was talking about in terms of basically you don't have the grounds to sue me because one, I use better materials than you. Two, I make a lot less shoes than you do.
And you have different iterations of your Air Force One.
Yeah.
So you have the Shadow, the Fontanka, all of these other ones. So you're telling me I'm copying your Air Force One, which one? Kind of thing. Like I can fit in.
Yeah,
in
you make your own silhouettes different to what you've trademarked. So how can you say that I'm copying you when your trademark doesn't cover all of the silhouettes that you've made because all of them are slightly different compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
So they're basically trying to nitpick. That's what John Gallagher was trying to do.
That's a good argument, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was trying to nitpick. So this whole Bape thing is interesting, but
Interessant.
I guess you could say Nike have the money to do it because Onitsuki Tiger should have been suing Nike for the Cortez.
Time ago. But hey.
But they don't have, obviously they won't have money in
Situation's
comparison to
slightly
Nike.
different, innit?
You know Onitsu, they're like a Japanese brand that created the silhouette of the Cortez.
Right.
And then Nike basically copied that silhouette and called it the Cortez. But obviously they hadn't called it the Cortez.
Yeah. Onitsuka Tiger.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was pronouncing it.
No, it was right.
Yeah. So
At least that's the way I pronounce it.
I don't know if one, they have the money to attack Nike over this. Do you get what I mean? It's like little brother, big brother, and so yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting that it's happening now.
Scummy,
huh?
They've been moving quite.
Oh,
scummy.
listen.
But in all their scumminess, they decided to give back to the man them, and we have got a collab between. Funny enough, you mentioned Corteiz and Nike.
Wait, but
They've been sued as well.
They moved scummy before though.
They moved scummy
They
before.
was scummy before.
They moved scummy before because guys, if you don't know, obviously they sued Clint for the name on the grounds of Cortez is too similar, and I think Clint had to pay like £1,000, just over 1,000,
1.5 or something
something like that, 1.5 to reclaim the name Cortez.
2K max.
Yeah, obviously now it's kind of like
Gone full circle.
Yeah, full circle moment because now they're working together and they're collaborating, and Cortez is now on the side, or was on the side of the Nike store. If you didn't see the pictures, again, maybe you lived under a rock. I'm not really sure where you were, but that was a pretty big moment for streetwear brands, UK brands, because a lot of these guys and a lot of these people that kind of work in this space either all know each other or at least know something about each other and have a bit of respect for what everybody does, I guess. And
not everyone has respect, but we'll go.
You are right. Not everybody has respect. Not everybody has respect.
there.
The majority, in fact, let me know if it's that. People have respect for one another, right, in the scene. And so when this happened, everyone was really happy about it. Everyone was, praising him. Apart from one guy.
But let's get
Yeah,
back.
let's leave that for a second. Just talk about the collab first,
Cool,
and actually
so-
what is included in that. So yeah.
Skrilla, you've just unlocked your phone. You've gone on, I don't know, Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah.
And you've seen Corteiz on the side of the Nike store. What was your first thoughts?
I was taken back in a good way. I was very happy
Bro.
for him. I think it's such a big thing for the UK. People don't understand what's actually going on. We're watching history in real time.
Facts.
Culture.
Like 20 years from now, we're going to be talking about stuff like this. This is like seeing the Batman logo in the sky.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Literally,
Literally.
that's what it is for us. And the Nike Town store is so iconic. It's in the middle of Oxford Street.
Yeah.
Clint, he's one of us. Do you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like, I was very happy for him.
Yeah, man.
It's what I feel the UK streetwear brands need, because we need to step out and really claim not just the UK, but we can move into the world with this.
Facts.
But we're coming from the UK, and everybody knows we're coming from here, and you get it. So,
Bro, in the UK, is so lit.
Yeah.
bro,
Like what we do as like communities within ourselves, it's so unique.
yeah.
And it's so cold, and everybody has their ideas, and there's space for everybody in this scene.
And everybody's different as well.
Yeah, for real, man.
Yeah, bro. So I was ecstatic for him, bro. And as I said on my story, anything is dropping, I'm copying it.
Hear it.
Okay.
And it's not even a thing where even if I don't like it, I'm gonna copy it just to support him.
Yeah.
That's the way everything that Clint does. Like, I don't even know the guy, but I just like the way he moves, and I feel like we should support people that move like that, because he's the person that's gonna break down the door for the next man to
He
run
just
through.
looks
get
like
it?
he doesn't care.
That's what we
but
need.
but
though.
you shouldn't care.
Yeah, no.
You shouldn't care.
You're right.
What we caring about? What exactly are we caring about? If
A lot
you
of the
care
brands
too
don't
much,
care.
it holds you back from your
Facts.
potential.
Facts. Then you're like, what do people think? What are their opinions?
Yeah.
On their opinions. Let's just
do what you have
just
to
do
do.
your
Run with
thing.
what you feel.
It doesn't-
Literally.
whether it goes left, whether it goes right, just do
I'm
what
going.
you feel.
Yeah.
Just go.
Yeah, man.
Interesting. Thank you.
You
I
know,
think
one thing I love about the whole rollout for this, even though the rollout hasn't even proper started, like, but I feel like the man them are already backing it regardless.
yeah.
Facts.
Like, it's
Facts.
not even if you man do it first, I'll do it. Like, we're all
Everyone's down, bro.
everyone's
down.
on it. Doesn't
If it
matter.
sells out and then it gets caught, at least I know I tried.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that.
Worst case, man them are just building up the traffic. That's it.
Facts.
And I feel like this is interesting coming from a particular sense of, obviously nobody will go out and say it, but all of these big band copy smaller brands. They have
100%.
people who are looking on TikTok, looking on
At least it's
Insta.
not Boohoo Man that tried to copy them the other day.
Exactly.
So yeah, man. Yeah.
So it's interesting now. Nike has taken the acknowledgement of a brand, because I don't see Nike do this with so many brands.
Nike's
that are
an American
this
brand.
small.
People forget
exactly.
that. They're not based in the UK. So for them to come over here, see what's going on, obviously we know from prior that he was on the sneakers app before doing
That's
his
the thing.
what's in the
We
thing.
should have realized that stuff was
I
cooking
can't
from
lie.
then.
I thought about it from then, innit?
Is it?
And then on the day he put that on, on the day he put the logo on, or Waleed and them man put the logo on
Nike.
Niketown. I was like, it's happening. But I was reading all of the comments and everyone's like, Clint's done too much now. Nike are gonna sue him. I was like, you punks, I'm not even gonna tweet.
To be honest, even if that was illegal, I loved it anyway.
Facts,
Bro.
facts. Listen, facts, man. Because no one else will do it.
In my mind, he's that type of guy.
Yes. And this is what we need. I like
People are too
that-
conventional, man.
Yeah.
Think outside the box,
That's
be
like
different.
rebel marketing.
And the thing is, it's not even because it's literally just okay, fair enough. It was graffiti. Cool, fuck that. But the fact that it's smart, and the fact that he's done it like the Batman logo.
That was so cool. It just makes sense.
It's not like he put a sticker in front of the store or something, or all around
Literally.
the store.
Or said,
It's-
go put stickers on the store. It was
It's
none of that.
outside the box.
It's just
which
there.
which was smart.
You know what was mad though? When I was walking, because I was at work that day, but instead of me to go around the main bit of Oxford Street,
You went around
I went
back.
around the back way. If I went in the front way, I would have seen it.
You missed out on
Assuming.
greatness.
But hey, man, history's being made before our very eyes, man.
Facts.
Cool. Speaking of, quickly want to talk about this. Speaking of the fact
Quickly, emphasis on quickly.
Please.
Quickly.
Should I put a timer?
that that's all right. Reese Mubara, the owner of Mania Deval, who has copied Corteiz designs.
Black on black crime. Anyways, keep going.
We're not going to do that.
I did it.
He put out a tweet saying huge logos and rolling out 50 colors of the same silhouette in the first sign of an upcoming. Is the first sign of an upcoming downfall for a fashion brand. I personally thought, no, you're taking a mick, but I thought it was interesting in the sense that, do you feel like that could be true?
No.
Even the slightest.
I feel like that's the foundation of a lot of brands. Nike still do it today.
Bro, how many Air Forces exist?
How many
Bro, literally.
wait, how many tech fleas?
God
Fam?
bless. How many dunks?
Bro, Dunks, Jordans, bro, we can go down anything that
Every
Nike makes.
single product they produce.
1982.
Bro, you're telling me there's not
today.
50? Go to the nightclub. I promise
Even
you.
Nike by you. Nike by you. You can even make your own.
Bro,
Like, man.
it's the foundation of any brand. So
you
I
got to
don't
have
get his
repetition.
Exactly.
It was very baseless, and 50 just seemed too specific.
50
I didn't
way
like
too
how
specific.
on the nose it was.
Yeah.
You're not that guy.
50 felt like a vibe. I was mad. 50 was too, like, obviously, my attachment to Virgil is like, cool, that's my guy, innit? And 50, you're talking about 50 or the same silhouettes. That's one of the last projects he dropped at Nike.
And
It's like
when
you're
he-
saying,
I don't know if he was reaching like that, but
I don't know if
could
he was
see
reaching like that, but it's like, bro, like you're not dumb kind of thing.
Yeah.
Your
I think
50 is too specific of a
he
word.
used the 50 almost to like schoolboy.
Yeah.
Whoever does
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
As in, oh yeah, that's all you just do, copy and paste. But bro,
You've done it yourself.
fam, I don't know what's wrong with him, man.
And the thing is, yeah, it's like, cool. Let's say, yeah, like if you can roll out 50 iterations of your logo and it all sell out,
Then you're
that's
doing
not-
something right.
fam. That's not down. That doesn't.
It's not easy, in fact.
Exactly. It's not easy to be able to
it's
put out
great
50
business.
versions of that one image and everyone loves it.
Literally.
That just shows
It's
how
literally.
great your actual design is in the first place.
Literally, bro.
And how many
Literally.
people pay attention to you?
Exactly.
If one person every single time copies your thing, and you drop 50 of them, and let's say you value it at like £50, bro, is that not bread in your pocket off your own back? So I really didn't understand it when I was reading it. I was like, even if it was not in reference to Virgil, it's still a nasty tweet, because if you look at his brand, cool. Shout out to Man Devoir, innit? I guess they make money in it, cool. On the one side. But everything you can find on there, you can probably find elsewhere at a better quality potentially for a lesser price, depending on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a plissé, go to Isimiyaki. The only reason why you go and you buy, for example, Man Devoir, is maybe because it's cheaper, more accessible for you. You see what I'm saying? So it's interesting you say that, but your brand is basically meant to be a brand where people can go buy everything they need. If that was the case, and you're saying, oh, 50 same silhouette, everything you produce,
Should be
I
one
should
of one.
never find it anywhere else in this life. Do you get what I'm saying?
Should
Like,
be one of one.
Literally.
one of one.
Never resold.
You think
I
if
should
me and
only
Iman
see it
buy
on that Wisdom
one
Guys,
each, it should never
Instagram.
be the same.
Fam, the only time I should ever see any of his stuff should be on that Wisdom Guy's Instagram. You know, he
So
shows
dumb.
one of
Don't do
one
that.
pieces.
Don't
No,
do that.
but
Wisdom's
no, but
actually cool.
no.
Wisdom's
This is the
actually
thing, though. I'm not even trying to do it to shit on Wisdom, because Wisdom's his stuff is cool, but his stuff is every single item is unique.
Yeah.
So I should be seeing with his with the Balmain jacket he's got, he should be wearing a Manuel Devoir t-shirt.
And again, this is another thing, yeah. If you're a CEO of your brand and you want everybody to know your brand and invest in your brand, why aren't you wearing it? How am I?
Let's not cool.
Oh, in fact, maybe we'll probably cut this out at an earlier
Yeah.
point, innit?
We can
Yeah.
see.
But
I think he does wear his brand. I personally feel like he's a tad upset that he doesn't have the culture behind him.
yeah. But that's
Whereas Clint,
Has the pro.
bro, if Clint says come to Oxford Street now,
People
there's
are there,
gonna be
bro.
thousands of people.
People are there, bro.
Reese can't do that, as far as I'm concerned.
yeah.
I wanted to get in this, but we don't have time.
He opens
I
doors and
wanted to
whatnot.
get
Like
into
it's
this
cool,
conversation.
innit? But I just feel like you said, he doesn't have the culture behind him. But instead of being upset that you don't have the culture behind you, create a culture, build one. It's never too late to start.
I think creating a culture, you start.
You
from
can't
the
create a
beginning.
culture.
You can't
It's
do
tough.
it now.
Yeah.
Right now, it's business for him. He
I
needs
feel
to.
like his brand is way too big to create
Yeah.
a culture.
Fairs.
Unless now you literally start giving back to the streets, like really give back to the streets.
I don't think the streets want it.
That's a fact.
But hey.
What he does is like Zara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Zara,
Zara.
ASOS.
If Zara's giving clothes away for free, there's only so many times people are gonna go to this event.
Before they're like, okay, cool.
You
Like,
get it.
we don't need anymore.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't want it. Because I wanted to get into a conversation, but I don't feel like we'll have time for it. So we'll just.
Write it down for when
I've written it down.
Okay.
But yeah. So quickly going back to Bolu and the 50.
Wait. Oh, you're gonna do that? We haven't done what's on feet yet.
Going back to Bolu and the 50 dunks. Bolu, what are you wearing?
You see, this is what happens, yeah, when your friends try to stop you, but Eman kept going like a train. God will bless you. Don't let the people next to you hinder your development. I am wearing the best silhouette out, the best colorway out of the Off-White 50. Don't.
No, you're not.
You're not.
That's not the
You're
best
not.
colorway.
I am.
You're done.
I
Have
am.
do you have a pair?
I got these ones.
Oh, you got those?
See? Is it the best one?
I wouldn't say so.
Thank you very much.
Say so.
Sorry, man.
But I love them though.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. Yeah.
I am wearing lot 25 from the Off-White 50.
Smooth.
I had lot 1, sold it. Yeah, don't regret it. But
Lot 1.
yeah,
The white pair.
Yeah.
You sold it.
yeah, I had it in an 8.5, not 9.
Right.
1, it couldn't fit me, and 2, I just didn't. If I don't like a shoe, I don't.
Did you win on sneakers app?
Yeah,
Crazy.
I didn't feel the need to keep the shoe. It's not a shoe I'm gonna wear, and prices right now is just near enough the same price I sold it for.
Wait.
1K.
Were those your first dunks?
No.
Ooh, no.
So why did you
Slam
go for
Jam.
8.5?
Because they were tighter. The level was a bit tighter on these.
Oh,
Yeah,
so your
because
Slam Jams were-
the Slam Jams were a 9, but I got this in an 8.5. I can't even remember why I got this in it. When did this drop again? You know what? Let's not go
Summer.
over there.
Because it was Dear Summer collection 2021.
Yeah.
I can't remember why I went for an 8.5, but I think 8.5 was when I went on the app. I saw 8.5 because everything else was grayed out, and I think that was 8.5.
Makes sense.
And I'm just trying to check out quickly. I'm not trying to.
Makes sense.
I think it's something like that. But Michael, you go next. What are you wearing?
Well, today I've got on the Clints because we are supporting the Mandem, supporting brands in the area and that. So yeah, shout out to Clints.
Oh,
Brand in
everything
Manchester.
you're wearing is black owned.
Yes, sir.
Jeez, fair enough.
So yeah, shout out to Clints, obviously Manchester based. If you don't know about them, get to know. Clints Inc. Sell wavy pieces, whether it be garments or trainers, everything's patterned. And if you're over in Manchester, visit their store. A little bit of promo, because why not? Yeah. Eman, we got for.
I'm wearing the taxi. I don't know if you want to call this taxi.
Oh my gosh.
Taxi Air Jordan 1.
Smooth.
Yeah, just a good shoe.
Date.
Huh?
How many months Eman is not wearing the Off-White 5s?
Screaming.
Praise God.
Skrilla, what are you wearing, bro?
I got the
Don't worry, we'll put your thing on.
the Travis Scott Phantoms.
Smooth.
I can tell he's still in the holiday mood. He's not wearing socks.
I'm wearing ankle socks though.
Okay.
I can tell you're still in the holiday mood. But did you get sneakers or
Offspring.
Offspring?
Swear.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
I don't know people. When I say I don't know people like that shoe, obviously they like that shoe. But is that your favorite low drop?
The Travises.
Yeah.
No, the fragments are.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Makes
fragment
sense.
lows are my
Fragments, reverse
yeah.
mockers.
I got the reverse mockers
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll say fragment, reverse mockers. Then it's a toss up between the original pair and these,
isn't it? Yeah.
But the more I wear these, the more I love them.
But it's a black shoe, isn't it?
Well, I don't have many black shoes in my collection.
Yeah.
So that's why I really wanted these. So yeah.
Yeah, like me, I have the neutral grey 1 lows. Just the standard neutral grey. Because you still have the highs. Do you still have the highs?
I still got the highs. I got the lows as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lows just it's you can't beat it.
Yeah, I love that. I love the shoe.
You can't beat it. But yeah, on the table now. Speaking of triple white shoes,
So on the table we have
on the table we have Bolu's very own foot.
Wait. We have my first shoe purchase of the year.
Wow.
My first.
Guys, in the comments, just let us know what size you think the shoe is. Bro, look at it. Bro.
Wait, Michael, pick it up.
Now you gotta put it against your head.
Hello.
The placard.
You know, that reminds me of.
Placard.
Have you seen that picture of Shaq with the shoe?
Bro.
phone?
Yeah. What? Size 17. Yeah, I got you, bro. No problem. What?
Man said, I want an NBA player.
Hey.
That's
Hey,
funny.
man. So, Bolly, tell us what led you to purchase this shoe.
So-
Let's introduce it properly. Because this shoe's going to be an important shoe, guys. Trust me.
By the way, Skrilla doesn't know what's going on.
He doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on.
This is probably the most important shoe to us as a collective.
Well, not
Facts.
to me, but
It will be when we finish with it. It will
Yeah,
be.
man.
it
Definitely.
will be on the silhouette I don't like. But
Next one you pick.
yeah.
So,
Max.
How can you sign the Vapormax?
Triple white Vapormax.
Anyway, go on. This is the best canvas ever. Are you crazy?
Honestly. So, here at the Stockroom, you know, we wanted to document the journey, basically. So, for our guests, this is for you. We want everyone to put their signature somewhere on one of the shoes. So, if you want to do the first on a sign up, wherever you want to sign up.
For all our old guests, we'll find you somewhere, innit?
Yeah, man.
Or come back again. We'll just
Come back again. We'll do it.
So what? Just my name or what?
A signature.
Whatever you want, bro.
Whatever
It's
you
just something that we can see and we'll be like, oh yeah, remember him.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. And obviously, like, as the guests come through,
It's all right. It's triple white, but it's all right. It's like
I don't think where should I sign?
hey man, pick a spot that's nice, man. You get first dibs
Me
anyway.
personally-
You're not fighting for space, but at the same time, you need to go see big.
personally, I would say if you really want to ruin the shoe, the toe box, because we're always going to see it. Toe box is main character syndrome.
I'm thinking if you go mudguard, yeah, literally along the side,
makes
mudguard there.
sense.
Cool.
But yeah,
Let's do this.
Skrilla is our first person to do this. So as we get more guests on the show, we're just gonna ask everybody to sign it,
Yeah,
and yeah, it's gonna be a thing going forward. Obviously, we'll do one shoe, and then we'll probably do the next shoe as well. So over the years that we're doing this, and over the people that we meet, this is like
Satisfying.
wow.
Hard. Hard. Steady.
Skrilla has been initiated into the lumen. I'm joking.
And that is why guys just use a size 17 and not a size 8. Yeah?
Yeah, if it was a size 8,
That one signature, we take off the whole mud guard and that's it. By the time we're done with this, we need another shoe. Like, it's crazy.
so as Skrilla has signed the shoes, you can see something in front of the shoes.
You know, if he made a mistake, he could have used the.
But fortunately, he didn't make a mistake.
If Skrilla made a mistake on the shoes, he could have used the shoe wipes.
And you know what's mad? They're even approved. So, Skrilla, tell us about these approved wipes and tell us more about yourself. Go on, bro.
Yes, sir. So these approved wipes. This is our first product from my company. I wanted to develop something that I felt like people could use in the meantime without coming to me directly. So what I do is I have a cleaning company, and we clean shoes, trainers,
Approved
boots,
cleaning co on the gram.
heels. Yeah, so restorations, repaints. So we do
wow.
everything to do with sneakers, sneaker, shoe care, I would say. And so yeah, I developed a shoe wipe. It came to me as an idea when I first got into my shop, and yeah. 9 months later, it's here.
That's wavy, man.
So you even have a
That's
store.
wavy.
You have a storefront as well.
Yeah. So I had a storefront in Leytonstone, but I've currently moved. So I was sharing a store with somebody.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've just currently got my new base
wow.
for myself in Seven Sisters.
Wavy.
Okay.
Wavy.
Yeah.
Wavy.
So I'll be moving there on Monday.
Oh wow!
Lit.
Cool,
So
cool,
we're
cool.
not going to
Fresh.
see the.
So the holiday was celebration.
Yeah.
So we're not going to see the
Makes
geese
sense.
on your story anymore.
No,
Ah,
that's done for now. But yeah.
Oh wow! Now, that's good, man.
That's big, man. That's big.
How long have you been going for?
So it started in lockdown.
Okay.
But you know, in lockdown,
Lockdown time wasn't.
A lot of things were restricted.
Yeah.
I was kind of just trying to learn, practice. All I was just telling is all the man them, just bring me your shoes. I just want to clean them.
Yeah.
That's the way I started. And then I would say I started properly when I quit my job in August 21.
Okay.
Quit my job August 21.
How was that?
It was rough, bro. It was rough. I can't lie. I was excited to leave. I didn't really have a plan. I just knew that I was just gonna make it work.
Yeah.
And work wasn't fulfilling for me anymore. So just decided I had to go. And then it's been a rough journey. Got into the shop in March. I was actually looking for a job last year, January.
Oh wow!
Man.
Yeah.
So you were nearly.
I nearly gave up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was a lot. So obviously I live by myself. I've got a car to pay for.
Oh wow!
All of these things. So as bills are piling up, I'm just thinking, bruv, what am I gonna do? Like, you need money to survive, especially when you're by yourself. So I started looking for a job.
Especially in this day and age.
Yeah.
Bro, life is expensive.
And I was just getting rejection emails, bro.
Man.
I was getting like hundreds of rejection emails, and I was thinking, bro, but like, God, am I really supposed to work or not? So then I was down to my last like £200, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go to this guy. So I met the guy in the shop. I was taking pictures in the shop. So someone told me, have you ever heard the phrase fake it until you make it?
Oh yeah.
Cool. So if you look on my Instagram, I was taking pictures in this shop before I actually started working there.
Oh.
In that time, I was just in the guy, and you getting comfortable with him. So everybody thought I had a shop before I actually had the shop.
Okay.
Right? You get it?
So they're more likely to bring you shoes because they thought you had a set up place.
So I had this last money, and I was thinking, I need to be somewhere that I feel like I can try and expand what I'm doing. So I said, you know what, I'm taking this last money to this guy, and if I fail in this shop, then this is where I'm gonna fail.
At least you know you failed, innit?
You get it? I'm gonna fail with everything that I have.
Yeah.
And then bro got into the shop. I was running up and down the high street. He accepted. Firstly, he accepted, which I wasn't.
That's wavy.
I was surprised about.
That's wavy.
Because this is like an older white guy. He's in his 60s. He doesn't really.
You know what? Yeah, we're gonna help out the community. I see this boy. He has a bit of talent. Gonna put money towards him. I like him.
Yeah,
See, you got a thing about him.
He's just telling me that he felt sorry for me and that. So I just used the opportunity to try and expand what I was doing. So for 3 weeks, I was running up and down Leytonstone High Street looking for customers. I didn't get one. I was giving my card away. Where I'll be walking to go and get lunch, I'll see the card on the floor. And then it made me think, all right, cool, what can I do that I can give to people and give them value, and at the same time, they give me something. So they remember me and whatnot. And then I thought, all right, cool. So in the summertime, I used to work in Stratford. In the summertime, you see them outside Stratford giving out Coke, cans of Coke, all the new flavors or whatnot. And people take them, even if you don't drink it. If I don't drink it, my brethren might, or my family might, but you don't see cans of Coke just rolling around on the floor. So I said, all right, cool, what can I give somebody that will give them value? And then I thought, a wipe. And I thought, all right, cool, if I give somebody a wipe, they probably won't dash it. They might use it, they might not, or they just hand it off to somebody that will use it. So then that's how that idea of the wipe came in.
Right.
And then I just thought, all right, cool, so other people sell wipes, but how would I sell it? And then I kind of just formulated a plan. I hollered at a designer on Fiverr.
Wavy.
Contacted manufacturers, started getting samples or whatnot. And
So what made you, cool, we have Prep Protect, we have all of these different people. What made you go and create your own type of shoe care business?
Because so the shoe care business came in because I've always been into shoes. It's just something that, even if I wasn't doing this business, it's something I'll be doing anyway. So that's the first thing. And then somebody always told me, if you have a service, if you could provide a service to somebody, you will never be poor.
Yeah,
It's true.
Real.
So then I was always figuring out, cool, what kind of service can I provide? And in the middle of lockdown, I had a dream. So I was reading the Bible, and the last thing I was reading was when Jesus was at the Last Supper, the last thing he'd done was clean the disciples' feet. So he washed the disciples' feet, he cleaned it with their hair, blah, blah. I fell asleep reading that. I've now had a dream that I have this shoe care business, I'm selling product, I'm doing all this, bro. I woke up and I was sweating.
Mad.
I couldn't believe what I saw. And then I was thinking, bro, am I supposed to be doing this? Anyway, went back to sleep. I woke up the next day, I said, I'm quitting my job, I'm doing this. And
I remember
here we are today.
I remember when I first thought of the stockroom. Cool. I can remember a bit how the idea came to me, but bro, I couldn't sleep for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Because the ideas were flowing.
Yeah.
Like, so it's scary because it's like
it's like it feels real before.
Now it's like poking you. Like,
It
why
clicks.
are you working harder? Why are you getting close to your dream?
Did I ever tell you, that the day before you messaged me, I was going to message you about the same thing?
Is it?
Yeah. I literally just remember now, like, it was like because when you messaged me, you're like, I was like, bro, I'm on it. Like,
Yeah.
I was literally going to say, we should do a pod.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow. This is your first time telling me.
That's
Shit.
nuts.
My bad.
That's nuts.
Nah, it's crazy.
So yeah, that's how I started doing it. And then, as I said, I just calling all my brothers, telling them I'll clean the trainers for free, and that's how I got my first bits of content.
That's the easiest bit.
Yeah.
When you're trying to your man them like, bro, you're not even asking them for money. I'll do your service.
Just bring me your crep, bro.
Just give me.
I'll sort it out.
I just need content.
Yeah,
Just give me a couple days, turnaround time, and I'll give that to you. No problem.
So then that's how I started learning.
With any struggles on the way in terms of cleaning?
Yes, there was a lot of struggles. Understanding materials,
Okay.
understanding how to clean stuff, different ways that like your products will affect a material.
Okay.
So like water, you can't just use water for everything.
Yeah.
And water
A lot
bleeds.
of people don't understand putting water on suede is
Exactly.
a no-go.
I've put water on suede and it bled out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it bled out into white. So
Yeah.
now I've damaged the trainer.
Yeah.
You get, but all of these mistakes I made quite early, and
Yeah.
I thank God for my brothers because it's their trainers that I used to do all of these things, and I didn't actually have to pay out for any of it. But yeah, that's how I learned. So yeah, suedes, nubuck, different types of leather.
What's the hardest material to clean?
I would say suede.
Yeah.
Because it's so difficult to understand what suede they've put on the trainer. Some suedes don't leak. Some of them do.
Yeah.
You would only know when you touch it. Now it's alright, cool. How do I touch this thing without damaging it?
Yeah.
So there's
And it's not like something with a shoe. It's not like you can do a spot test and see, oh, if I try to do this,
That's that person's shoe.
every section is visible.
Yeah.
If the person doesn't wear long trousers, they're wearing shorts all the time. If their shoe's damaged, they're gonna see it. They're gonna be like,
for sure.
Wait, hold on,
It'll probably bleed into the sock.
Yeah,
bro.
Long,
sure.
long.
and I feel like people are very touchy with their shoes. So when they give you something, the way they inspect it, when they get it back, they're looking at it 10 times harder.
Of course.
So even things that were there when they gave it to you, they'll be thinking that you done it.
Yeah.
When actually you didn't. You get it's just the way the shoe was. So yeah, there's been a lot of hurdles I've had to overcome, bro. But that's business.
Oh wow.
Has anyone given you a pair of fake shoes?
Yeah, all the time.
Damn.
Do you still clean it?
Of
like,
course.
With the same type of like, are you ever like clean it and just like, do I really need to do this much? Like it's a bit fake.
No. I think the way I see it is everybody's pocket's different.
Yeah, it's true.
You get, I'm a person that don't wear quote unquote fake shoes, but other people doing it, and not everybody can afford what we can afford.
Business is business.
So I don't discredit them for that, or I don't put them down for that. I'll wash your shoe the way it is, but I'll tell you, listen, bro, this shoe is not.
Oh, so you actually tell them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell them this shoe is not authentic. Therefore, this and this can happen. So, bro, what do you want me
Do
to
what
do?
you want with that information.
Wow, so you even clean mids? Ah.
Yeah, bro. I hate mids, bro, but I
Yeah.
have to. So
Wow.
yeah, all shoes are the same to me, man.
Hear it, man. Hear it.
What during this? Obviously, during this, you're currently self-employed.
Yeah.
What are the problems you find with being self-employed?
The problems.
Because obviously, if shoes don't come in,
Yeah. If
Then
shoes
there's
don't
no
come,
bread on the
that's
table,
the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Shoes don't come in, you don't get paid. You don't work, you don't eat. It's just that simple. And then trying to keep my life afloat as well as keeping the business afloat, and trying not to mix the two.
you don't mix
Too
business
much.
with pleasure. Word to Heady One.
Because you can get all of this money and they think, oh yeah, bro, I've got peas.
But
But
now
you don't really have money.
life. Yeah.
Because it's the business's money. Because when you have the Facebook ads to pay for, when you have wages to pay for, when you have product to pay for, like the way I package my shoes. So when I clean it, I give you a shoe tree, I give you a dust bag, and I'm now giving you a wipe.
Wow.
Okay.
All of these things cost money.
Yeah.
Of course.
If I don't have the money to pay for these things, I now can't deliver the service
That you
that
want to
I've
deliver.
told you I'm going to deliver.
Yeah.
So all of these things affect the way it affects the way I spend.
and people will come to you more so because of sometimes the freebies that you get with it. Or obviously sometimes what you've paid for to get with it. They'll go, okay, cool, I might go to Skrilla, yeah, or Skrilla or so and so. Cool, I'll go to Skrilla because I know that one, my shoe's getting clean to the best of its ability, and two, I know I'm getting a wipe that can last me, or I'm getting shoe trees that I can reuse.
It's just
And
those
it's
little
wrapped in
bits.
it.
Yeah.
Like if it's wrapped, I don't have to wear it for the next like couple months. And
No, I used to wrap them, but then I stopped because I think the burning of the plastic It wasn't really agreeing with me.
Oh, okay.
Because that can cause the shoe to like decay on the inside. You won't realize it for a while.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
But I think the burning of when you burn plastic a lot, the smell, the fumes. I think it was affecting me personally. So I then changed to bags.
Okay,
where you have the little see-through thing at the bottom, so you can see your shoe. Blah blah blah. And I think it's just more presentable. To the customer. Because even if you wrap them, how are you gonna deliver it?
Yeah.
True.
Because that excess fumes that comes out of the burning plastic, it can't be good, especially when you're doing it back to back to back, where you've got like 20 shoes to do in a day.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
The burning of the plastic wasn't good for me, so
Yeah.
I changed it to the bags. And so my thing is, I just want my customer service to be A1. I want you to look at this business and not know that a black person's running it.
Cool. I like that.
That it's not. I'm ashamed that I am running it, but I want to be on the equal playing field as everybody else.
I like the fact that you said that.
You get, because I feel like in our community, customer service sometimes isn't the best.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're more obliged. People are more obliged to give something to you because of, oh yeah, let's help out black businesses. But at the end of the day, if a black business is shit, it's shit. Like,
or they'll be more willing to discredit you. Because you're
because they're familiar with you and they're like, oh, I kind of understand where this guy's coming from. Why is he not doing what he should be doing?
Yeah.
And
this
that
business he said he's gonna do.
And that whole thing of familiarity breeds disrespect.
Yeah,
100%.
facts.
100%. So like, if for example, you go to a coffee shop that's run by a white person, a coffee shop that's run by a black person, they are both late to deliver your coffee. You're gonna look at the white person's business differently to the way you look at the black person. It's like, blah, oh, you always do this all the time, blah blah blah. You're always like this. With the white person, he's just busy.
Yeah.
And it's just the way people view things.
Subconscious.
So I want to remove myself from that.
You're
and
business
deliver
first.
you.
That's why you're not in it at all.
I try to stay away from it.
Makes so much sense.
Because, to be honest, a person also told me, when you build a business, it's like a house. You build it with a front door, you build it with a back door. So you build it to enter, you also build it to exit.
Facts.
This business isn't. I'm more than the business, but the business is me at the same time. So
I've noticed that through the branding that you have. I think your theme color is red.
Yeah.
The branding that you have on the post, the highlights, you've built up
all
your
of,
page,
all of that
really.
was on. All of this was on purpose.
Yeah.
Everything that I've done it purposely. So I read a book called The 22 Immutable Laws of Branding and The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing.
Okay.
In these books, they talk about how you market stuff, how you brand stuff. So the biggest brands in the world use red.
Okay.
Coca-Cola, Walmart.
Wow.
Show.
Like, you get it.
Yeah.
So I'm using red because I want to be the biggest.
Makes sense.
And then it
I never deeped it. Yeah.
It talks about the words being attached to your name. So if I say just do it, you know it's Nike. You get it? So I wanted to attach a word, so that's why I used approved.
Yeah.
It was formerly called Skrilla approved.
Yeah.
But that Skrilla word only relates to a certain culture.
Yeah.
It only relates to a certain. You can relate to it because we're from the same culture.
Yeah.
But Anne down the street at 60 years old, she don't know what Skrilla is.
She just wants her shoes clean.
For real.
But she knows what approved cleaning company is.
Yeah.
It's direct. It
Yeah.
tells you exactly what it is, and so that's why I changed it.
Oh. Yeah, I like that.
Everything has been done on purpose, bro.
Makes sense.
No, I hear it. No.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Speaking of
Go on.
of your life in general, aside from obviously cleaning shoes, you also manage an artist or manage personalities here and there.
Yeah.
So tell us more about that. Like, who have you been managing?
And
what
how
have
did
been
you get
doing?
into it?
Yeah, and how did you start? Yeah.
Cool. So I started with Charlie Mace.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Charlie Mace, that's one of my old school friends. He wanted to start taking music seriously.
Okay.
I've always been interested in music. I just felt like I could do it. I just wanted the people, boy, I'm just gonna get up and do it.
Fair
So I just decided to start managing him. That lasted about 3-4 years.
Really?
And from there, then I met my other artist, Amos. And then he was 12 at the time.
Oh, wow.
Mad.
He actually found me as well.
Okay.
Right.
He found me through all the work that I've been doing with Charlie Mace, and yeah, I've kind of taken a step back from that, to be honest. I feel like this business has kind of like consumed my time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And cause I'm trying to take this to the next level, I'm kind of putting my all into this. So it's something I still want to do eventually, but this business is kind of at the forefront at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
that's good. I never knew that. I want to quickly go back into the whole Skrilla approved and everything. I want to double it back to where you started from and your roots to sneakers or shoes. What do you call it? Well, you know,
sneakers, shoes, trainers.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check because I know some people are like, oh yeah, from the UK, they're called trainers. Blah, blah, blah.
If you're gonna at me, say my name, bro.
Would you like to call it?
Trainers.
Yeah.
Shoes. I feel like shoes is a neutral word. Isn't it?
Shoes spelled SHEWS.
Shoes spelled SHOES.
No,
You know how many
SHEWS.
times I've got to recorrect that when he types it out in descriptions?
No, shoes. That's how it's spelled. Shoes is spelled SHEWS. It's done like that on purpose.
Anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, it is. It
Martin,
is.
you read the book as well?
But no, I wanted to know your background in sneakers. Where did it all start from for you?
Started from my dad. Really, my dad just always used to buy me shoes from when I was young. So primary school, I was into AstroTurfs a lot. Nike, the Reebok Classics.
Okay.
When we went to America, we used to get Jordans.
Okay.
So obviously, but I didn't know what these things were. I just like shoes. Yeah. And then so the pivotal moment for me that I think changed everything. I've never actually told anybody this. Yeah. So I lived in Nigeria at one point, and Nigeria 2001, 2002. There's impossible for you to get shoes then. You get it? So obviously, and I'm growing at this point, so I'm outgrowing my shoes. So I needed new shoes. So we've come back to the UK, and we've gone to the first week back. We've gone to Oxford Street, Foot Locker.
Okay.
So we walked into that Foot Locker, and I was gonna get shoes. So them times, like Nelly Air Force One had come out, and this Air Force thing was so, I loved the shoe. I wanted it so badly. So we've gone into Foot Locker, and I've seen a pair of white Air Forces with the green tick. My dad was about to buy them for me, but then my brother started acting up in the store. So imagine my dad, we're in Oxford Street. I'm the oldest of four, innit? And I'm like 14 at the time. So then my brother's 12. My other brother is 9 at the time. And then my sister's like 4. So we're all...
So because they've messed up, it's messed you up.
Bro, he's there crying in the shop because of a new era hat that he wanted. And I can't lie, now looking back at it, I think my dad at the time, he couldn't afford to now get everybody everything that they wanted.
Right.
So, but because I needed the shoes, he just wanted to get it for me. But he started acting up in the store. So my dad was like, well, all of you, we're going home. You get it.
Oh, man.
I was like, yes.
That's suicide bombing right there. Just block the whole set.
Trust me. So from there, I can just remember going back on the train, and I was so upset. I was crying, bruv.
Mad.
And I think that pain led me to say, you know what? When I make money, I'm gonna get every single shoe that I ever wanted in life.
It's evident now.
And it's kind of still what I do today.
Yeah.
How many shoes do you have?
I've actually downsized recently. I've probably got maybe like 30 pairs, 35 pairs.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Just do that all lightly because the pairs that are there,
No, I know, like...
those ones are weighty.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
I think I'm more into just collecting heat now.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I want high beast.
Low key, that's what it is, bro. The way sneakers are now, you can't easily just get trainers in it. And all the trainers that I feel like Foot Locker and Nike release, it's like they don't put love into it anymore. Whereas when I was younger, I felt like they put love into GRs.
Yeah.
A lot of GRs were wavy.
I've said this before. Nike, JD and MX 95 exclusives used to pop.
They used to really live up to that King of Trainers title, or at least try and fight for it.
Yeah.
At
Like
least.
back, I remember when I was younger going into JD, the MX 95s, the grey and the red, with, I think it was grey and maroon, and then they had the black with the yellow, and before, you're saying it yourself, they really used to like try with the colorways that they had. The colorways made a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now it's just loads of hybrids
Yeah.
and just
And spin-offs of old models. Like
Yeah,
the Mods and
yeah,
whatnot,
yeah.
like.
And
Don't get me wrong, like I hear it obviously, like things will kind of
that's fashion.
resurface.
Yeah,
and
that's fashion.
Exactly, but at the same time, where's the innovation gone? Where's like that heart to
Scorpions.
I was gonna say they squished it together and put it into injection, pumped up an air bubble.
Hold that.
Called a scorpion. You know the funny thing is though,
They
I saw-
souped up the air bubble.
I saw a picture of the scorpions. Someone just wearing like the all black ones, just normal trousers on it. Yeah, like cover the top bit. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of look good.
yeah, probably, but it's not like £200 look good.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, have you seen the Scorpion Air Max Scorpions?
no.
Okay,
I'll
I'll show you.
It's
I'll
like
Okay,
it's
show
got a
him.
massive
Yeah,
air
that
bubble,
one.
like a bump, like how to explain it?
It looks like a speedboat,
Right.
No, not even speedboat. That's not.
a hovercraft.
What Air
Yes,
Max is it?
hovercraft.
What Air Max is
It's
it?
literally Air Max Scorpion.
Yeah, it's like a
in-
new silhouette that dropped back end of last year.
No, I know what you're talking about.
There was
They,
a yellow
they
one
almost
first.
look like these look like the Vapor Maxes.
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
yes.
but they're like
Yeah.
kind of like a.
But I don't want to own that.
They're like a. Email loves Dave Max, isn't it? So that's what you compare it to.
I used to love them as well, but they're not reliable.
First.
Okay, I'm gonna give it up.
It's
Yeah,
like
I
a
don't know.
futuristic Vapor Max, like a Vapor Max had
The bubble
a
be
kid a couple years
bursting,
later.
the front of the kick be ripping.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Nuts.
What is your favorite shoe as of now?
At the moment, Air Max 1 Pata. The
Okay,
orange.
what color? Oh,
Orange ones.
Smooth. Yeah, the ones are clean, man.
very. Did you like the whole rollout of them in terms
Yes.
of the story and the actual colorways?
Yeah. I love. I'm a big fan of Amsterdam. So and then I love everything that Pata does as well. So when I saw the Air Max, I'm a big fan of Air Maxes in general anyway. So when they brought out that design, I was like, yeah, that's wavy still. So I couldn't get my hand on it at
Coincidentally
first,
with
but
the
eventually
You're so dumb.
You couldn't get your hands on the first ones.
I couldn't get them at first.
Oh,
But
Oh, did you buy-
eventually got them. Yeah.
Oh, did you buy them resale?
No, I got them as a present.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got
must be
gifted
nice.
them.
fair enough, man.
So yeah.
Fair enough.
So that's my favorite train at the moment.
Like, they're proper clean, man. Proper clean.
Quickly going back to it, yeah, I just had a random question. What is not the dirtiest, but sometimes when you look at shoes, do you think to yourself, what do people do in them?
I think at first, yeah, but now I'm just used to it.
Is it?
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
In fact, I feel like I want the dirtier they are, the better for me.
Oh, it's because you
Better
learn
for
more.
content.
It's better for content.
Yeah.
True.
Because not every trainer comes crazy.
Mad dirty.
Because some of the shoes that I've seen on your page, I'm like, or I should
How do
say
you get
the
that bad,
approved
bro?
page. I think to myself, like, as somebody who wears shoes the same as you, Bolu, you wear the shoes same as me. I wear the same shoes as Anne. What are you doing that I'm not doing?
Some people just don't care.
Yeah, and you know
It's-
what?
it's the
That's
care
maddest
for
part.
the shoe.
That's the maddest part.
It's the care for what you're wearing. I got a pair today on my way for the airport. I've been collecting pairs on my way home.
Oh wow.
Got a pair.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you came back. Was it today? You came.
Yeah, I
back?
came back this morning, bro.
Oh,
8 o'clock
thank
this
you.
morning.
Thank you so much.
Got Travis Mockers. He's thrown up all over them.
Oh, god damn.
I looked at them and I said, bro, why?
Damn.
I said, bro, why? It's like, oh, I'm so sorry, man. Oh, bro, last night. I was thinking, bro, he's thrown up all over them. But it's going to be great for content for me.
Fairs, man.
But I can't imagine doing that to my kicks.
Yeah, ever. Even if I was leaning or something,
Yeah,
I'm
there's-
gonna avoid it.
You have
There's
to move
no
your feet out of the
way
way.
I can throw up on my kicks.
I swung his
Never.
body to the side. 'Cause what? There's no way.
You see, that's why when
There's no
when
way.
people say they are dedicated to what they're doing, I sometimes think I can't. Throw up,
He might be like, job done. Sorry. Sorry.
Nah.
vomit.
Hold up.
Hold on. Is
Is
this
that poison?
is this the same stuff that you gave to me last night?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
forget it.
Forget it. Forget it. Skrilla just like, let's have it.
That's what Uncle said. That's money.
Yeah.
Fairs, man.
No, I hear it,
In
man.
Costa Rica, we caught this. Oh wow.
Skrilla, let me
Vomit.
ask you though.
Yeah.
What is the funniest cleaning story you've had? Like, for example, if she's come in and someone told you a story of how it's got to the point it's got to, what's one that really like either made you laugh or scared you or confused you, like,
or even just a notable cleaning
just
story?
a cleaning story you remember?
There's so many. I think I have to look at the kicks that I've cleaned to even try and remember. But today, when I said, bro, why? And his reaction, he was like, bro, it's like he was just so sorry, as if he threw up on my training. You get?
He's probably looking at you like, Dad, I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro. Like, but I like that because I get to get a connection with my clients, and I feel like this is the reason why they keep coming back.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
Oh wow! I still can't believe that it's vomit.
Like, I wish I brought them so you can see it.
Nah, I'm alright.
Yes.
Nah, man, that's crazy.
Going back to footwear outside of cleaning, what would you say was your shoe of the year for last year?
Oh yeah, that's a good question.
It's a tough one. I think there was a lot of good shoes last year, but it has to be the one I got away from me. It's the Amma 4s.
Oh,
Okay.
I got away.
Interesting.
didn't expect that.
Interesting.
The Amma 4s are crazy.
You like?
I
Oh,
really
okay.
like them.
Okay.
We won!
And then what are you looking forward to in terms of footwear this year?
To be honest, I'm looking forward to getting trainers that are low key and not so hype.
Okay.
So the CDGs, Nikes, I think you got them, the ones with the zip in the front.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Sanders.
Cold. I want the black and white ones.
I need the
want
all black ones as well.
The triple black ones.
Yeah.
The Ziploc bag,
Sensible shoe, you wouldn't get it.
freezer bag.
You wouldn't get it.
Those shoes are hard. And
Bro.
then, I've seen, they look like Converses. I can't pronounce the name.
Oh, Maharas.
Yes.
You need a pair of
Maharas.
those. Yeah.
The lows.
Yeah.
Oh, the
nice.
one with like the waxed sole type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of
Yeah.
inflated.
Yeah.
And I think it comes in black. There's a red
Yeah,
pair.
there's a black
Yeah,
and white
There's a
one.
red,
The
there's a
black
green.
and
There's a
white
couple
one I
of
want.
those, to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
I want the black and white ones, and then I want the Salomon joints.
Oh, you're into Salomons.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get into them, or have you always?
So about 2-3 years ago, I seen one. There's one fashion guy that I know, and I seen him wearing them. When he was wearing them, I said, "Bro, those are so hard," but I didn't know
What they were.
what they were, where to get them from,
Yeah.
nothing. And then they just popped up. Eventually, I just
You started
stumbled
seeing-
upon them, and I was like, yeah, these are hard. So I haven't actually bought a pair, but I'm gonna buy a pair this year for sure.
Oh,
So I think I'm gonna go into that direction, more the
Yeah.
designer. I don't really buy
You're not-
designer trainers.
okay.
Same.
I feel like it's a bit too expensive for what it is, and
I do feel like I want like a pair of LV sneakers
yes,
in the near future.
yeah.
Because I think they're just so clean. Like,
Yeah.
that
I
shoe.
feel like
is
it depends what you.
No,
The triple white
pair-
ones are crazy.
The pair that MBT got.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Even the black and white one, it's
black
just
one was, yeah.
smooth.
It's a very
And when you
nice
see the
trainer.
materials in hand, bro.
Even the
mwah.
Dior dad shoe with the CD on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Those are wavy as well.
Yeah.
So like that type of look or trainer, that's what I more want to step into this year. Obviously, I'll
fair
still
enough.
be into the sneaker thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
Obviously, that's
That's
you.
bread and butter,
Yeah.
innit? But like, occasionally you want to step out a bit nice, you're like, cool, let me
Yeah.
invest in something a little bit more special.
Do you feel like there's a difference in the qualities when you are cleaning them, in terms of sneaker compared to high fashion?
Yeah, high fashion do use slightly higher quality materials, but at the same time, I still don't think it's worth
Yeah,
the price that they're
markup.
charging. So the Dior, the B22s, they're like 900 a pop.
Yeah.
I got clients giving me 5 at a time. I'm looking at this. I'm thinking, this is $5,000, bro. I wouldn't spend $5,000 on that. But
Whatever makes you happy, innit?
yeah. so
So with like the more expensive shoes, do you find that the higher the quality, the easier it is to clean, or does it all depend down to the material? How's
it's just down to the materials, because some high fashion trainers they don't have great material. So for example, the big Versace that
The chain reaction.
Chain reaction.
Yeah.
is it
The one
those
with
ones?
the sole that looks like it's linked.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
chain react. Yeah.
They're terrible.
Yeah.
Man.
In terms of material, they're
Man.
terrible.
Are they like synthetic? Like a scuba type of material, or is it?
It's I would just say that the suede in the front, it really runs. It damages badly. I don't
Okay.
like cleaning them.
Okay.
Yes. So because you got to retouch them and whatnot. innit?
Yeah.
Is there a shoe you're like, oh, why did they give this to me? Obviously, you clean everything, but it's like
the chain reactions for sure.
yeah.
And then the Balenciaga, the big ones. What do they call them again?
Triple S.
Triple S.
Oh, triple
Yeah,
S's.
triple S's. I don't like cleaning them either. They water damage easily.
Is it?
Oh man.
Yeah, it holds water for some reason.
Okay.
So I don't really like cleaning those either.
That's mad.
Oh, right. So just to round it up, where's your new shop going to be?
Seven Sisters.
And how is it? Is it appointment? How do you do it?
So I'm just gonna run it as a workshop for now. I don't think I need a storefront at the moment. Like 90% of my business comes online.
Okay.
So I'll just have the storefront, and then I'll kind of want to build it out to almost be like a content space as well.
Wavy,
Okay.
wavy.
So yeah, then I'll be able to create good content and then just work on the business from there. So within the next 1-2 years, I will have a storefront, but I want to do it properly. Like,
Of course,
you see the way BSTN have done it properly.
Yeah.
I want to go out and do it properly.
Yeah.
And if I'm not going to do it properly, then let me just build out in my workshop and go from there.
I think we'll try and have you on again. There's another thing that I want to quickly delve into. I know that time is going, but speaking of brands, your brother's brand.
Yes.
Speak on it quickly. How is that? I'm guessing your younger brother, isn't it?
Yeah.
So how
Is
did
it the
that?
one that was crying in the shop?
No.
Lol.
No, that's so. I have two brothers. So Dolapo is the last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how did that start out for him? Because I know obviously you're basically seeing it from the infancy, being an older brother.
It's mad that question, because I've seen it from a while ago. He's always been into the design. He's always been on the computer doing all of this stuff. So I remember maybe like 10 years ago him designing clothes on the computer, but we wasn't taking it seriously then, and he wasn't designing this. And then
Because the product is cold.
Bro, the quality.
what he puts into it
Nuts.
it's a lot. He puts a lot into it, and it's only a matter of time before it explodes.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you feel like he started helping you when you had yours, or is that has this birthed like from himself? Because obviously I know you had your own.
Yeah,
clothing.
so my one, I was just doing my thing. I think we're close, but we've always kind of just done our own thing.
Okay.
So with me, I quickly discovered that if you are not the designer behind the brand, it's very hard for you to continue to push a brand.
Facts.
Because it's the designs that people are attached to. So for example, Virgil, he's hands-on with everything that he's doing. Kanye, he's hands-on. So Dolapo's the same way. He's very hands-on. I even say he's more than a designer. I say he's like an artist. Because if he was to, he can design on a wall. It could be, some trainers. It could be a table. It could be a sofa. It could be anything. But the way he started, he was in lockdown. He was a DJ. So he quit uni. He was studying law at uni. Quit uni. Became a DJ.
Lockdown really blessed your family, Jesus.
Well, I say it's my dad's fault, to be honest, because I've never seen my dad work for anybody else. He's always kind of built his own business, right? So he's a black cab driver now, so he's always worked for himself. So when I see my dad saying, "Oh yeah, he wants us to go," I said, "Bro, but
You don't.
You've been doing this the whole time,
yeah."
bro.
He said to me,
Yeah.
"Am I sure about quitting my job?" I said, "When you was 30 years old, you done the same thing. So why wouldn't I?" And that's the last conversation we had about it.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
You can't say anything.
You said the president, my guy. I'm just here.
and he done it when he had me and he had a wife. I don't have a wife.
Yeah,
I don't have
yeah,
any
yeah,
children.
yeah,
So
yeah.
what
Yeah.
exactly am I holding back for?
You got less risk. You got less people depend on you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Might as well bang it now.
So so yeah, Dolapo, he started. He was DJ. He had designed this T-shirt, but it wasn't the T-shirt that we see today. And then he thought about releasing it. Then he was just like, he thought that it was too plain. So
Also, sorry, before you continue, pronounce the name for the streets, because some people really struggle to get their mouth around the name. I don't know why.
it's BySunmonu.
BySunmonu.
Yeah.
And that is your last name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Makes sense. All right, continue, bro.
Yeah, so then he made the final design of what we see today. He printed off some T-shirts, and then he just took off.
Yeah.
But I think it took off because what he's doing is unique. He's created a streetwear brand with a Christian
Basis.
Yeah.
and then he's collaborated the two with design that is not. We don't see this in traditional Christian.
It's not like Christ is King in white T-shirt with black text.
And that's all that we used to see when we were younger.
This is properly thought out, properly
This is real
packaged.
design work, like
with good quality T-shirts as well.
When
The
he was telling
GSM.
me, he was like, when he found this manufacturer, he knew like, this is the people I got to use. Because when I first, because obviously I've been modeling for him here and there.
Model.
Hey, praise God.
The
Thank
M
God.
in the M1 show stands for model.
But when we did the first shoot back in just before the end of last year, I was like, I've never bought a T-shirt from him, but this quality I'm feeling, it rubs shoulders if not beats a lot of the best quality T-shirts I own.
Facts.
And I was like, if, for example, knowing the quality of T-shirt he's doing, if there's a jumper, I just know it's going to deliver. Type of thing.
Yeah.
So, like that. Like I feel like with certain brands, when you understand like clothes in a certain way, you see the trajectory, and the trajectory is high still. I can't lie. That one, it's going to the moon. Facts.
It's like it's like the way I see it is like I'm just waiting for somebody to like, you see when stew is boiling and you take it off and then you get the whiff of
The aroma.
That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
And then it just smells throughout the whole house.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the brand is gonna be.
Yeah.
And then when it explodes, it's off.
Bro, it's off. I
Yeah.
can tell it's off. But sorry, kind of gone over time. Sorry. Thank you so much.
No worries, bro. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, we've gone over, so I would love to have you again.
For sure.
Whenever our times meet up. But bro, it's been a pleasure. Your story's been very inspiring.
Definitely.
Thank you, bro.
There's some things that I've definitely taken away from this.
Yeah, man.
To do with branding and reading.
And even taking risks, like
Yeah.
you never really know where the risk is going to take you. But if you have belief in what you're doing, and you feel that inside you have the backing of God, what else is there? What else is there to wait for?
Some things just click in as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like this
Yeah.
whole us sitting here, like
You know what's mad about life, bro? What you're doing here, it's a manifestation of what you spoke or what you thought. You get anything that you say. That's why the Bible talks about the tongue being very powerful.
Powerful.
very.
So you have to be very watchful of what you say and what you think. This started with a thought.
Yeah, facts.
You get you had the thought. It's manifested into this. So as soon as you speak something, believe it, and wholeheartedly believe it. And if you don't believe it, don't speak it.
Facts.
get-
Like I'm even thinking about the fact that we didn't even mention how we met. We all met on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Imagine.
The peak of the pandemic, everyone was just cooking ideas, and we were like, "Cool, let's start doing the Sunday room." And funnily enough, I had started. I think the week before, I decided to start like this Sunday.
I think I joined.
Yeah, Sunday sneaker rooms or something.
I
Sneaker
started
Sundays.
because obviously I was always
And then
in
Bolly
touch
messaged me, and Bolly was like, "Oh, like we've got a podcast with Stockroom. Do you want to like merge the room together and do something with it?"
Might as
I was
well,
like,
man.
"Cool, no worries, innit? Like, let's do it, innit? Like, more the merrier,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah.
Like if there's 3 of us, we can reach more people."
At
Kind
that
of thing.
time, it was even 4 in it.
Yeah, there was 4 of us. Yeah, because Frank was still active. Yeah, and I was like, if there's 4 of us, we can reach more people. So I was like, cool, let's run it. We just started it, and then these men were like, "Oh, do you want to join the pod?" And I was like, I mean, I guess I'm already a part of it.
It was unofficial.
He was unofficial.
I
he was
got put in the
unofficial,
free
yeah.
studio from early. Nah, it's been fun, man.
But yeah, thank you so much, bro.
Honestly.
Honestly, bro,
Really
appreciate
appreciate
you.
your time today. And you're the first person to sign our shoe.
Yes, sir.
Oi.
But guys, thank you for watching the Stockroom. Please like, comment, and subscribe. All of Skrilla's links will be linked down below. Approved by some. Let me not pronounce it wrong.
Listen. No, don't worry.
Approved cleaning
I
code.
got you.
Go on.
Because I know. Look down. I know you see that your shoes are dirty. Get them approved, man. Come on. Don't be silly.
Well,
don't be silly.
Do you know what, before we actually wrap up here, let's open up this box and see what the wipes look like, if we can do that, bro.
Yeah, bro. These are for you, bro. I
Oh,
bought these for you.
down.
I appreciate you, man.
Oh, come and see God.
Hey.
No, I appreciate it.
Alright,
man.
cool. Let's get this opened.
Look at that. Michael, do ASMR.
ASMR. Alright, guys. So obviously you see the lovely red box, and we bring out the wipe. As you
Yeah.
can see, the red with the QR code. So if you ever think, oh, what's the Instagram page of this? You just go and scan the QR code and you can find it and message him to clean your shoes. If you need a quick wipe, a quick clarification of what you want to do, just message him. Approved Cleaning Co. Nice and simple. This is actually a really nice box, I can't lie.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we've been joined by Skrilla of Approved Cleaning Co. Obviously, bro, thank you again. Mandem, it's been lit.
Yeah.
And until next time, guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, of course. Run up the socials because we are running it up as well. We want to see you in all the comments, whether it be on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, or even Twitter. Interact with our polls, interact with everything we do, and obviously, we hope to give that to you in due time. And I hope you're enjoying the content. And yeah, until next episode, guys, have a great week.
Bye.
Adios.